Hey everyone, it's Linda. If you want to see how I got this look, stick around. Alrighty, let's give this Believe Beauty a try and see how it works. And let me just tell you that our Dollar General was out of the concealer, so I didn't get the concealer. So I did go ahead and brighten my under eyes a little bit using the Maybelline Superstay. And we're going to give this a shake. It comes in a nice glass bottle. I have it in the shade Ivory. And it has a pump dispenser, so that's nice. And like I say, I have not tried this, so we're going to try this together for the first time. And I have seen others just use their fingers to apply this, and it worked quite well, so I'm going to try it with my fingers. So I'm going to just pump a little bit out here onto my fingertips, kind of blend it between my fingers. Oh, it feels very creamy. And from what I've seen, oh yeah, it's a full coverage. I would say Ivory may be a little bit light for me, and I didn't buy anything to mix it with, so I'm gonna be a little fair today, but once it gets blended in and sets up, I think it'll be okay. This foundation has been compared to the Maybelline Fit Me and Dewy. Okay, it feels pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good coverage. I would say it's very good coverage. That was about 2 pumps right there. And I'm just going to take this brush, just kind of dab it in, just to get off any excess. Feather it down on my neck a little bit. Believe Beauty may make a believer out of me. Now we're going to move on to the eyeliner. So we're going to try the eyeliner, and I have this in the color Caviar, which is pretty much a black. This is what it looks like. It's a little screw-up type. I don't mind this. A lot of people don't care for this type. They want the kind they can sharpen, but I don't mind this. So let's align the upper lash line. Okay, this is very soft. This is good. Yeah. And I'm going to do something that I don't do a whole lot of, and that's I'm going to tight line my bottom waterline. We're going to put this to the test. Okay. I mean, it's just gliding right on, people. I'm not the best tight liner because I don't do it that often, but yeah. There was no tugging. Just went right on there. I kind of messed up right here myself. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit with my wipe, because that was my bad. It wasn't the eyeliner. It was the person applying the eyeliner. So yeah, that's pretty darn good there. I like it. So we're 2 for 2. I like them both so far. Yes, indeedy. Now we're gonna move on to my favorite thing, and that is eyeshadows. And I picked up the palette called Nearly Nude. I think it's far from nearly nude, but I think the colors are beautiful. I am so into the burgundies and the reds and oranges right now. This is what it looks like. And they also have a line of brushes, but my Dollar General was out of those as well. So we're going to use the brushes that I have on hand. We're going to try this shade right here in the middle. The shades don't have names, but I'm going to use this for my transition color. I'm going to tap it off, and there is some kick up. I did see that in the videos that I watched from others, that there is some kick up. So I have some tissue right here that I'm going to hold up for any fallout. And we're going to go right into the transition with this. Whoa, okay now. Alrighty then. Hello, Believe Beauty. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? Not bad at all. That is actually much darker than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to have to blend that out a little bit. But yeah, that's good. That's great, actually. And let's switch over to this side. Let's make these eyes a matching set. All right. I like it. I like it. Let's take a brush here, a fluffier brush, and let's blend this out a little bit. Let's soften this a bit. Okay. Well, I was going to use this darker color, but I don't know if I really need to. Maybe I will go ahead and just take a little bit of it and put it in the corner of my eye. Let's see what I want to use here. I'm just going to take this brush here. This is actually from Flower Beauty, double-sided brush. I'm going to take the darker shade, just a little bit of it, tap it off really well, get my tissue back up here again, and let's just go into the corner, just a little bit, just right there. And the tissue doesn't really have any fall out on it, so tapping it off seemed to do the trick. Let's go over here. I'm going to run this under my eye a little bit here. Oh boy. I love this. This is actually a beautiful little palette. Okay, what are we gonna put on the lid, guys? Let's I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. And again, they have no colors, so I don't know. I can't tell you what it's called. You know what? I think I'm gonna do this one. And for this, I'm just gonna use my fingers. I normally apply my shimmers with my fingers anyways. I think it applies better. So we're just gonna put it right here. My towel wants to fall off my head. I'm gonna soften this out a little bit. I'm gonna take the brown bone color, brow bone, right here. That's this lightest shade. I put a little bit right here in the corner. My under eyes can always use any brightening that they can find because I'm so dark. And let's blend one last time. This is definitely a palette that says, look at me, because there's nothing subtle about this, but I like it. I really like it. Okay, let's move on to mascara, and I got the Believe volumizing mascara in black. It's the purple tube, and let's see how this works. Okay, it's a plastic wand, looks like so. And let's see how it performs. right. I don't think it's gonna be my favorite all-time mascara, but it's not bad. I would say it would probably take a couple of coats. Let me finish up this other eye and I'll be right back. The mascara is done. I've applied 2 coats. It's definitely buildable. I'm gonna grade this as maybe a B. It's not the best mascara in the world, but it's far from the worst. And let me add, I didn't mention earlier, that this has no fragrance, and it definitely has dried down to a skin-like finish. It doesn't feel tacky whatsoever. It actually feels quite smooth. So I don't really know how they're comparing it to a dewy foundation, because I do not feel dewy whatsoever. I wouldn't even feel the need to powder this. Okay, so we have the eyes done. And let's move on to some blush. And I bought 2 shades. I bought Wink, which is this really pretty pink, a very bright pink. And I bought the Creamy Peach. And here's the peach, and the light is really making it look very washed out. It's an absolutely beautiful peach color. It's actually been compared to the Milani Luminoso. Okay, so now we're going to go into the peach blush, the one I say is compared to Milani Luminoso. And we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. It's very subtle, very subtle. That's pretty. Okay, Believe Beauty. I like. Alrighty, now let's move on to lips. I bought the lip liner, and I believe this is a nude shade. What is it called? Barely There. It's the retractable. This is the color. And let's line the lips. Okay. It's barely there. All right, the lips are lined, and I decided to go with a little bullet lipstick. I like lip gloss, but it doesn't last long enough. So keeping with the sort of peachy fallish colors, I've gone with the shade Moroccan Spice. And it looks like this. Okay, it's not bad. It's not super, it doesn't feel super creamy, but it doesn't feel really drying. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go dry my hair and style it. That'll take me about a half an hour. And I'll come back. Oh, well, let's not forget this, the Believe Beauty Finishing Spray. And let me put my glasses on and tell you what they say about this. It says that it is a replenishing makeup setting spray that hydrates, preps, I guess I could use this for my primer, and sets skin for flawless makeup application. Will leave your skin with a healthy looking finish. And then it gives instructions how to use it. Hold it 6 to 8 inches from your face. Spray directly onto the skin. As a primer, applied to clean skin before makeup. To set, after makeup to keep it in place all day and refresh. You just spray on your face, you know, as needed. I didn't say that, but I had that part. So let's just give this a little shake. And let's give myself a spray. Okay, it's a very, very fine mist. A very light scent. I don't see a list of ingredients, but here it is. So I'm gonna go finish getting ready and I'll be back to check in with you guys. Okay, I am back. My hair has been dried and styled, and the lipstick still feels pretty darn good. I mean, I must say that I am thoroughly impressed with this makeup. I have nothing bad to say about it. I really don't. I mean, even the mascara that I don't think is fantastic is still a good mascara. And I first heard about Believe Beauty from Miss Vicky. I am sure that I probably walked right past the display in Dollar General, not even giving it a second thought, because who wants to buy some off-brand makeup at Dollar General? Now, Miss Vicky said that she had seen Jeffreestar's review on the products and she wanted to give the foundation a try. And I'll link Jeffrey below. You probably all know Jeffrey. I personally love Jeffreestar. I think he has a huge heart. But love him or hate him, you must admit the guy is a marketing genius. So I decided to head on down to my Dollar General and pick up the products. And that was last week. And when I got in line, as I was checking out, I asked the cashier, have you ever tried these products? And she said no. And I told her that I'd heard good things about them, yada yada. So I go back to Dollar General this morning, and the same cashier was on duty. And she said, are you the one that told me about the Believe Beauty? And I said yes. She said, oh my gosh, I tried it and I love it. She said, I have so many high-end products, and this makeup is better than many of my high-end products, especially the eyeshadow palettes. So, testimony to how good this makeup actually is. But let's back up a little bit. So after watching Jeffrey and Miss Vicky, I decided I am gonna do a little search on YouTube and watch a few more videos to get some other opinions. They were all pretty good. So I still wanted to know a little bit more about Believe. So I did a Google search and I discovered that Believe is made or developed by Mesa, M-A-E-S-A. And that company is the same company that is behind Target's line of hair care by Kristen S. And that they are also the same company behind Walmart's line, Flower Beauty by Drew Barrymore. That's pretty darn impressive. So go out and try Believe Beauty, because Believe Beauty has made a believer out of me. As always, until next time.